The following video is not made for kids under 13. If you are not 13 years old, please exit out of the video now. And please, YouTube, do not sue me. Hey guys, Leon Moki here, and I'm back with another part of What If Izuku Had Archer's Powers. This is part 6. In the last part, Izuku, Tsuyu, and Mineta escaped from the shipwreck zone and are now heading back to the entrance. With that said, let's get back into this. Izuku and Tsuyu with Mineta are almost there. As Izuku wanted to get to the entrance as soon as possible to help out Aizawa. However, he didn't want to leave Tsuyu and Mineta all by themselves, so he decided to stick with them and move at their own pace. However, once they got there, they saw Aizawa being pinned by the Nomu and his arm being decayed by Shigaraki, because Izuku couldn't sit by and just stand here, but once again he couldn't leave the two of them behind. As he sees this, Shigaraki says, it looks like All Might isn't going to be here. Well then, at least we can take something away, just for the fun of it. As he looks at Tsuyu and is about to decay her. However, Aizawa stops Shigaraki before he could even touch her, nullifying his quirk in the process. As Izuku believes that this is the perfect chance, he creates two Bakia blades and creates his Kinshiro sword as well. He throws one of them at the Nomu, storing up with stock power, knocking the Nomu back in the process, while using the other sword to try and cut Shigaraki. And however, he only scratched him, as Shigaraki jumped back before he could even land a more dangerous hit on him. As Shigaraki said, "You little brat, you're dead." As Izuku saying, "Bring it." Soon after, he tells Nomu to kill Izuku. As Izuku attacks the Nomu and uses One for All Full Cow at 10%. However, none of his attacks are barely dealing any damage whatsoever. As Shigaraki says, "Ha, don't you get it? He has shock absorption. None of your attacks are going to do anything." As he's saying, shock absorption, so he doesn't nullify it. Okay then. As Izuku throws away both his swords and creates his Masamune sword. As with one swing, the Nomu was actually just cut instantly across his chest. As everyone sees this, even Shigaraki saying, "What? He has shock absorption. He's supposed to take shock damage." As Izuku saying, "This sword is sharper than anything. Even if you want, maybe if I can't cut off his limbs, but I can make small wounds across his body, and that should be at least enough to damage him quite a bit." As Izuku keeps cutting down Nomu over and over again, and using 10% of Full Cow to keep his distance, and making sure that Nomu couldn't even keep up with him. However, he feels a huge strain across his body when using One for All constantly, and using his projection as well. As Shigaraki is getting annoyed and rushes at Izuku, before realizing it, All Might shows up and says, "Never fear, students, because I am here," with an angry look on his face. As all the other students feel excited, All Might takes care of what leftover villains that were near the entrance, and also hits Nomu as far as he can, almost farther from the center, with Shigaraki and Kurogiri warping to their location. Soon after, Izuku and Tsuyu try to help Aizawa up and get closer and closer to the entrance, with Mineta trying to help as well. They make it up the stairs, where everyone is surprised to see them. And Izuku looks at the situation, seeing that 13 is badly injured, and wondering if All Might could even fight against all three of them all by himself, as he remembers that Nomu was made to kill All Might. As Izuku is getting hit, he puts his Masamune sword back up and also creates his custom bow and activates full cow once more, as he says, "I'll be right back, guys. I promise." He goes to help out as soon as possible, as All Might is struggling a little bit to take with the Nomu, as Nomu rushes at All Might. An arrow shoots at the Nomu, exploding right in his face, causing him to lose balance, as All Might's wondering, what was that? As he sees Izuku preparing another explosive arrow, as All Might saying, "Young Midoriya, please, I need you to stay back right now. I'll handle this myself." As Izuku says, "No, All Might, we have to do this together. If we don't, we're not going to win this fight. I won't be fighting directly. I'll keep my distance. With my speed, he'll only be focusing on you anyway. So with me keeping around, I can ward down his shock absorption, and you can deal more heavy blows on him. With that said, we can both beat him. I think this is the best strategy. Don't you agree?" As All Might realize that this is the perfect best strategy, dealing long-range attacks from the distance and close-range attacks to finish him off. As he says, "Okay, young Midoriya, but you have to follow your own plan to the letter. Got it?" As Izuku says, "Fine, I will." As they prepare, All Might rushes at the Nomu, but Izuku stands still, getting on his knee and saying, "I am the bone of my sword, unaware of life and nor aware of death. This unlimited blade works." As soon after saying that, a field of blades, of swords, axes, spears, and began showing all around them. However, it's only 10 meters around, so not many people are seeing this, but those who are at the entrance can see it though. This is only a pre-showing of Izuku's unlimited blade works. It's not finished just yet, but even with it not being finished, his speed and strength are still amplified, and he can control each and every sword with his mind, or just with a flick of his finger. But at any rate, he's hoping that the swords would at least stall the Nomu, as he shoots each and every one of his arrows, stock-powered with One for All across his body, and into the arrows as well, as each explosion wears down the Nomu over and over and over again, each one hitting the Nomu's leg, then his chest, then his upper thigh, more in the head, and each and every shot. Without the Nomu even reacting, All Might keeps dealing more heavy blows to the Nomu. Soon after, Shigaraki gets annoyed and tries to rush at Izuku, figuring out where he's going to land and hoping that he can decay him before realizing it. As Izuku, with the help of Kurogiri, he gets a warp gate opens right in front of Izuku, and Shigaraki's hand close to Izuku. However, Bakugo and Kirishima show up as Bakugo explodes Kurogiri and causing him to lose focus and Shigaraki losing his balance. Soon after, Kirishima shows up and punches Shigaraki square in the face, knocking him out for the time being, feeling like, "What the hell, you little brat?" As Kirishima said, "Sorry, can't let you hurt my friend there." And also, I would feel less of a man if I just sit back and did nothing. Soon after, Izuku thanked both Bakugo and Kirishima and dealt more damage. Not only that, Shoto shows up and even freezes the Nomu legs and the Nomu unable to move. As Shoto says, "Now's your opening, don't waste it." Soon after, both All Might and Izuku are prepared to attack, as Izuku throws his bow away and creates Excalibur, and All Might preparing for one final punch. There, they both scream, "Plus Ultra!" as a heavy and powerful punch knocks the Nomu in the air, and with the force of Excalibur's powerful golden blast, the Nomu can't even be seen by human eye anymore. With that attack, Shigaraki is annoyed, seeing that his trump card, that the very thing that was made to kill All Might, is now gone, feeling so annoyed. As All Might says, "It's over, villains. Give it up now." As Shigaraki says, "Kurogiri, let's get out of here now. The game is over." As Kurogiri says, "Of course, Tomura Shigaraki." As they leave, All Might is surprised that they would abandon their comrades. Soon after, all the other teachers showing up as well, and taking out each and all the remaining villains that were unable to escape, and All Might proud to see all the students and even Eraserhead all okay alongside 13. And he looks at Izuku, telling him that you made an amazing plan, young Midoriya. You should be proud of that. As he sees Izuku on the ground, coughing up a little bit of blood, as he's wondering, "Young Midoriya, are you okay? What happened? Did you get hit?" As he says, "No, it's not that. Just a little side effect, that's all. Don't worry, I'm okay." As he's wondering, was that your original quirk's ability? Did you make all those weapons? As he says, "Yeah, it's just prototype attack. I haven't fully perfected it yet, but I promise you don't need to worry." As both Bakugo and Kirishima soon showing up, wondering on what the hell happened. Soon after, Shoto also asking the same thing. After that, the police shows up, taking all the villains as well. And there, they even want Kirishima began to elaborate on what happened, saying that both All Might and Izuku were able to take care of the big beak villain guy, and everyone's praising Izuku being able to help out All Might in the process. As Shoto was surprised as well, wondering on how he was able to keep up with All Might. Even Momo was more interested in how Izuku was able to do so, especially about the part of him creating multiple weapons all around them. And that's it. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a comment below and tell me what you guys think. I would really appreciate it. Also, if you guys like and subscribe as well, it really helps out my channel a lot. I hope you enjoyed the video. This is Leon Moki, signing out. Later.